And welcome back again today. Temperatures really didn't go anywhere anytime quickly. 47 degrees for a high. You can see we were below normal, although we were above normal as far as our low goes. Those clouds really didn't let a lot of sunlight in here, and we just didn't really go anywhere. We're still above precipitation, just over a ½ inch. Probably going to add to that total as we go on throughout later this week. For tonight, though, mostly cloudy. We'll be below freezing, 31 degrees. Those winds will be calm out of the north, 5 miles per hour, so we will have a little bit of a wind chill, upper 20s. That is about it. And as we go on throughout tomorrow, thankfully, we're going to stay dry. Again, that high pressure that I showed you earlier, that was in Oklahoma and Texas, moving just west of our area. We'll get some northerly winds in it. Again, out of the north, 5–10 miles per hour is really about it. Be right around average. 54 in Meridian, 53 in Collinsville, up in Tamola, 52 up in Union. Again, so mid to lower 50s. The winds out of the north, partly sunny skies. Let's talk about later this week. It's what everybody's been waiting for. Jet stream going to be on off to our north. Our next storm system setting up over the central U.S. Some snow in South Dakota, Nebraska, a mix in Kansas. As this moves on eastward, has a pretty stout cold front along with it, and that's going to be moving through our area throughout the weekend. But before that, we're looking at some rain across our area. Just how much rain? Well, I showed you this earlier. Anywhere between a ½ to an inch of rain. More as you're going off to the north and to the west. Could see some locally or heavier amounts again. Thankfully, we will start a warm up. So if you like warm temperatures, enjoy it, although we're going to have rain with it, because as we go on throughout next week and the end of this month, we're going to get cold. So this is a probability map of how much we're going to be below average, the probability of us being below average. We're looking at right around 40%, 40 to 50% of being below average, 70% over Missouri. This is actually expanded, and then as we go on throughout later this month, this 70% area gets a lot larger. Really, the eastern U.S. is looking to be below average as we end this month. Why? Well, we talked about the polar vortex. Remember, that's an area about 60,000 feet off the ground up in the North Pole, and that weekend and kind of split earlier this month, right around New Year's Day. And it takes 2 to 4 weeks for it to translate down to the surface, and that's what this is. So we get a pretty big dip in the jet stream for late January. Several blasts of Arctic air across our area. It's going to get cold. It's going to get cold quickly. Some models are showing us having trouble getting out of the 30s and 40s for highs. Yeah, so it's just get ready for it. It's here. So for your Tuesday, until that point, 54 degrees overnight lows, just above freezing, 61 for your Wednesday. Clouds on the increase Thursday, Friday into Saturday. We're going to hit 70 degrees for your Saturday, but we're going to have some showers and thunderstorms along with it, unfortunately. And then look at that, we dipped 29 degrees, let's just call it 30 degrees below what our high was on Saturday. Overnight lows Sunday night, right around 20 degrees. Wind chills will be in the teens. Get a little bit of a warm up Monday. Still going to be chilly Monday night. It's going to be again in the 20s. I mean, we're talking about a pretty big Arctic blast or several rounds of it happening throughout pretty much the rest of this month. So enjoy these temperatures because you're going to need a coat. I mean, we're talking cold over most of the U.S. The Kansas City Patriots game, they're looking at temperatures right now between 0 and 5 degrees. Not wind chill, the actual temperatures.
Until you get to the weekend, I did notice the overnight lows are going to be pretty high.
They're going to get, yeah, so we're going to be a little bit warmer. We'll have some southerly winds return. That also brings back the moisture, and that's where that moisture with that cold front moving through sets up the showers. Again, thankfully, we're not looking at a lot of rain, up to an inch. But yeah, so we'll get some warmth in here before we start to plummet.
Thank you, sir. All right.
Great.